You gonna stay with me? Whoa. Whoa. Sorry, folks. You gonna stay with me? You're not pooping in my room. That I could tell you right now, so don't even think about it. So the best thing for you to do is just get comfortable, bro. Can you come here? Come here. Stay. Can you sit? Good boy. Can you lay down? Good boy. Good boy. Stay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, I'm talking to you too. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee Talk. If you want to torture somebody, like truly torture them, oh, Amy, I need to hear all about that, girl. I need to hear all about that. Let me do Coffee Talk, and then at the end, I need to hear all about it. If you want to torture somebody, put them in a room with a dog who keeps licking itself. I don't know if you've ever been woken up by the sounds of a dog licking itself. It's disgusting. I can't even recreate it for you because it's just so nasty. So Sparrow did good last night. And by good, I mean he woke me up twice in the crate. He was doing so great in his crate. I don't know what was going on with him last night. You want to see him? You want to see him? Say hi, everybody. As I lick my butt. I mean, I guess if I could, lick my own butt, I don't know. Would I leave the house? I don't know, if I'm being honest. But the sounds of a dog licking themselves, oh, my God. I'd rather listen to my husband talk about golf, and that's really bad. Okay, so I want to tell you guys this story, okay? So I was in New York, and I went to this party. I don't know if I'd call it a party, get-together, right? And, you know, when you are the Jersey Belle, there is a certain thing that people think about you because you were on a reality show. So they immediately, some people, not all, but some women immediately feel this weird thing with you where they need to show out, right? I think because I have a big personality and because I curse sometimes or I so freely talk about sex, people think they need to challenge me or be extra nasty around me. Y'all, I'm not extra nasty. I'm just me. I don't need to make things more sexual or more aggressive. I just talk the way I talk. And I think sometimes people feel like to bond with me, they need to be shocking or over the top or nasty. And that's not really my thing, actually. I actually don't like it. And when people do it, I tend to shy away from it because it feels inauthentic to me. It feels like they're trying too hard. So I go to this thing and the host is oh my God, we have the Jersey Belle in the house, which immediately makes me feel like that's not really necessary. This is not a PR event. This is just a get-together that I was invited by one of your friends, right? So here I am. Come here, sit down. Leave your butt alone. Sit down. Sorry. Leave your butt alone. Sit down. Good boy. Lay down. Good boy. Stay. So anyway, so she the whole night is making little comments I don't know if this wine is good enough for our Bravo celebrity. And I'm like, yo, I was on Bravo 3 years ago. I'm hardly a Bravo celebrity, right? And I'm so much more the business side of Bravo than I ever was the talent side. But I don't have to explain myself because whatever, she was going to behave the way she was going to behave. But life, Y'all, stick with me on this one because this was a night to remember. Life is so much how you react to it and so much less what actually happens to you, because Jesus was like, let's see how much Jamie can take before she totally snap diggity dug just doses out on this chick. So I say to my girlfriend who brought me, I go, is your friend going to do this the whole night? She's like, I don't know why she's doing this. She was so excited for you to come. She's never acted like this before. So I'm like, it's okay. Maybe she'll calm down after a drink or when other people get here. So there's about 20 people in this chick's apartment. New York apartments are not that big. So there's not a lot of places for us to go, right? Sit down. Lay down. Bro, lay down. Okay? Just be, oh, shit. Get your ball. So anyway, this kind of goes on. She finally like settles down, whatever. So I've been waiting for the perfect day to tell you guys this story. It's been burning a hole in my head. So anyway, she starts talking about my life, my book. I'm like, and my girlfriend is trying to move the conversation along. My girlfriend, God love her, is trying to be like, let's talk about something else. So anyway, she's like, so your dad died when you were young. And I'm like, yeah, when I was 17. She's like, oh, that must have been so hard. So I think, oh, she's about to be really nice. So I'm like, yes, it was at times excruciating. She's like, so where did you go from there? I'm like, I went to college. Like most people. I don't know. So I start talking. She's like asking me all these questions and everybody's listening. And I get it because there is some je ne sais quoi about somebody who's been on television. I understand. I was a publicist. I worked in Hollywood. I still work in Hollywood. I get that thing. But this was more of an interrogation. And listen, I walk in my truth. Y'all know that. So I'm like, okay, this chick is going to try it. So let's try it. No problem. So she's like, I know you've been really open about dating women, whatever. So I'm like, listen, and everyone's kind of like, at this point, still talking amongst themselves. Some are listening. People are pouring drinks. So it's not like all the attention was on me yet. So she's looking at me and my girlfriend. So my girlfriend's trying to make jokes, right? My girlfriend's like, oh, I wish Jamie would date me, but she's off girls right now. I'm like, well, I'm married, whatever. So she's like, what was that like, dating women? So I'm like, it was a thing. And, I happen to be very attracted to women. I'm trying to like engage her in conversation. She's like, and I know you spent a lot of time dating outside your race and then you didn't marry a Jew, right? I'm like, oh my God, this chick is trying me. So I'm like, I really didn't date anybody inside my race, really ever, except for Michael. A couple of guys here and there, but no, I really, no. And she's like, what's that like? And I'm like, well, what do you mean? What's it like? Like what part? She's like, well, I just, like, how are you raised Jewish and like you're white? And then you get up one day and decide. I go, oh my God. So I go, well, it's just kind of like when you wake up every day and you put your feet on the floor and you're attracted to like a specific kind of man. You don't think about it. It just is what your attraction is. You don't wake up every day going, I'm attracted to white Jewish men today, right? Like that's not a thing. You just wake up attracted to white Jewish men. I woke up every day not attracted to white men. Like it wasn't a thing. It was just not my thing. I don't know. I didn't choose it. So she's like, oh. And then I'm thinking, okay, surely she can't go anywhere else with this. So she's like, so you have 3 kids? I'm like, I do. Yeah. Yep. She's like, that's cool. She's like, I love that you had them back to back. So I'm like, ooh, she likes something I did now. So I'm like, yeah, it was, you know, it wasn't planned. I'm like trying to be funny. I'm like, it wasn't planned. As I'm drinking my wine, and I don't even drink wine. Y'all, I do not even drink wine. I couldn't get to the bottom of the glass. Literally, Joyelle, I could not get to the bottom of the glass fast enough. I was like this. Can I get the... I was deep throating the glass of wine. Is it possible to deep throat a glass of wine? Because I was doing it. My girlfriend is pinching the side of me, texting me from sitting right next to me, texting me, I owe you. I will never do this to you again. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening. I will buy you anything you want. So I'm like, it's fine. So anyway, she waits for like a quiet lull in the room, and she's like, so you have daughters? And I'm like, yeah, I have two. You know, Olivia's 9 and Charlie's 6. And she's like, weren't you a stripper? Oh, no, she didn't. So my girlfriend goes like this, okay? The whole room goes like this. And everybody's looking at me. Weren't you a stripper? I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Susan? Literally, I thought, oh my God, is my mom here? So I go, oh my God. I go, first of all, I am flattered, right? Because what else are you going to say? I go, I am flattered that you know so much about me. It's amazing. You know so much about me. She goes, well, I mean, you're famous. Your whole life is out there for everybody to know. And I'm thinking, oh my God, if I could crawl into my own anal cavity right now and hide in my own ass, I would. That's where I would go. So I go, yeah, I was a stripper. Yes, I was. I was 19. I'm 40 now. But yes, I was 19. And she was like, what was that like? I go, it was amazing. It was liberating. I was 19 with a 19-year-old body. I was away from my mom for the first time in my life. I said who, I said when, I said how much. I became the pretty woman of my own life, which I thought was a very funny, like, I don't know, empowering, whatever. And she goes, so you were a prostitute? I go, what? No, I wasn't a prostitute. I go, listen, I'm trying really hard right now. And my girlfriend goes, you know what? You know what? This has been so much fun, but there are so many people in town that want to hang out with Jamie, and I think it's time for us to go. I go, no, now I'm not leaving. Now I'm staying. Okay? So my girlfriend goes, no, we should go. Let's go. I go, no. I was a stripper. Let's have the conversation. And the girl goes, I wasn't trying to offend you. I go, that's exactly what you were trying to do. You want the Bravo Celebrity experience. You're not going to get it from me. You want table flipping. You want a conversation for tomorrow. You want to be able to go on Facebook and tell everybody that the Jersey Belle destroyed your house, whatever. It's not going to happen. And I said, because I'm not that person. And I live in my truth. And I don't care that you know I was a stripper. If I cared, I wouldn't have put it in my book. Okay? I was 19. And I had a body that could stop traffic. And confidence that was cloaked in sadness over the death of my father. And I didn't care what anybody thought because I was numb. So the fact that men paid me to look at my body meant nothing to me. Is it a decision I would make at 40? No. For one, I pee my pants and I have a C-section scar. Okay? For two, I'm on the soccer field most times. So there's not a whole lot of room for stripping in this life, right? But the life I had before, totally fine. Totally fine. I said, but just so you know, literally, I never thought I would say this. I never thought I would say this. I miss Southern women because Southern women have a certain dignity. And even if they were thinking all the things you said, they never would have said it out loud in front of an entire party. But I'm cool. Meanwhile, everybody else in the room was so uncomfortable. They were looking like that. Oh my God. Oh my God, what's going to happen? And I was like, but I'm cool. Listen, I'm so cool and we're good. We're going to go. And I said, if there's anything else that you want to know about me, you can hit me up on Coffee Talk and the Coffee Talk community will answer whatever questions you have. And she was like, I'm so sorry. I feel like you're angry. I go, I'm not angry at all. I'm actually not angry at all because here's the truth about your behavior. Everybody in this room knows exactly what you are doing. Everybody in this room sees exactly what was happening. Nobody in this room thinks I was rude. You tried it and you failed. And she was like, I wasn't trying anything. Then they play the victim. People who come for you will always play the victim when they don't get the reaction they were hoping for. I want you to remember that. People who try you and come for you will always play the victim when they don't get the reaction from you that they were looking for. When they are hoping you will come out of your face, you will snatch them up, you will get nasty, you will use profanity, you will come back at them, you will get loud. When they are hoping you will make a spectacle and that you will make a fool out of yourself and you don't do it, you don't fall for it, they will always play the victim because if not, they look like with egg on their face, right? So I just said to her, I go, I'm good. I'm so good. I said, but this was great. Your wine was delicious. Thank you so much for having us. Hate that we have to go before dinner. We get out to the street and my girlfriend and I are cracking up. She's like, is that real life? Did that just really happen to you? I go, yeah, that really happened. She goes, and I took you in there. I brought you there. I did this to you. I go, girl, you didn't know that was going to happen. She's like, I should have known when she kept texting me. Jamie's in town. Bring her to my thing. Bring her to my thing. I see Jamie's in town, which means she follows me on social media because how else would she know that I was in town? Anyway, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let's state a few of the obvious things. Could I have beat her up? Yeah, of course I could have beat her up. But like I'm old for that, right? Nobody wants to beat someone up and pee their pants at the same time. That's not sexy. Also, I need the universe to try me every once in a while. I am not mad that it happened because I need the universe to try me once in a while so I can be sure that I am walking the walk and living the life that I want to live. I know exactly who I want to be. I know exactly. Listen, here's the thing. My daughters are going to judge me by who I am now. What kind of mother I get up and be every single day. They're not going to judge me by stuff I did at 19 or stuff I did at 25 or even stuff I did at 30. Because that stuff does not matter to them. I wasn't even mom then. And they'll get that. And I'm not even pressed about it, to be 100% honest with you. Because I don't really care. And I'll tell my daughters the same thing. And there are people who go, Jamie, how would you feel if your daughters dated outside their race? I don't care. Does he believe in God and does he have a job? Yes, yes? Great. How would you feel if your daughters dated women? Does she believe in God and does she have a job? Great, great. How would you feel if your daughter was a stripper? How would I feel? I would feel like, where did I go wrong? Because I would hope that I would use my experience and my hurt and my pain and my void to set up why I made those decisions. Hopefully my daughters won't have the same heartbreak in their life. And you know what? If my daughter looks at me and is like, you know what? This is just what I want to do. Back off. I'd be like, okay. It's going to be hard. I'm not going to lie. Just because I did it doesn't mean I want my kids to do it, but parenting is hard. Anyway, we're out in the street, we're laughing, and my girlfriend is like, please don't put this on Coffee Talk. I go, oh, it's going. I'm doing it. One day when I'm ready to tell the story and I don't get angry anymore and it's just funny what happened, people are going to get it. They're going to get it because the lesson here, yes, Jamie and Connolly, we don't look backward. The lesson here is people are going to try you. Use that to check in with yourself and see where you are. Are you the person that you want to be that day? Are you still the work in progress you want to be? Do you feel good about the progress you're making? Because you'll never stop people from trying you. You'll never stop the nasty comments or people coming at you or trying to use your past against you. People love to use your past against you. They love to find out anything you did. They'll go back to 8th grade, okay? Let them try it. How you react is your test, not what they say. Don't ever forget that. And I passed my test. People are always going to try you, but how you react is everything. I'm just going to tell you. Holly, own your truth. Own it. When your children come to you, actually, if you decide to tell them, use it as a lesson. Mommy made mistakes. I didn't want to be that person anymore. Here are the consequences. Children need to know that decisions have consequences. It is okay. You are not your past. I am not mine. Joelle is not hers. April is not hers. Mary's not hers. Like, it's all of us. And if you have made it through life or this whole coffee talk without making one mistake, God love you. But just know that people are going to check for you. They're going to come for you. And how you react is your test. I love it. My dog's cleaning himself. We're back there. Hold on. Let's do Wounded Warriors. Oh, people better not try to come for your kids. Hold on. Okay, my girlfriend just texted me. The text came up on my phone, and she's like, I'm watching Coffee Talk. I can't believe you're telling this story. First of all, I didn't say your name, so don't get mad, and I didn't say your chick's name. And if she's watching, she knows what she did. I told the story exactly the way it happened. She can't be mad, especially about me trying to get that wine. Every drop. I was like, can I lick the inside of the glass? Because this is not going well. Anyway, I love you guys. I love you. You are not your past. Do not let them use your past to hold you prisoner. Sorry. No. And by the way, like, I'm so cool with it. I'm so cool with it. And here's a little secret. Every time I hear Stevie Nicks and Don Henley sing Leather and Lace, there's a small part of me that wants to take it all off. All right. I love you guys so much today. I love you. I love that this is a space where we can all tell stories like this. We can comment, we can joke, we can laugh, we can talk about the fact that we don't live there anymore. If you knew me then, you don't know me now. I don't live there anymore. And when people come for you, and they will come for you, that's their test. You just make sure you pass yours. I love you. I love you. I love you so much today. Be safe out there with the eclipse. Keep your eyes closed, wear the glasses, or stay inside. Have a great, great day.